Spartans to earn points. Prometheans have broken through our defenses and our base is in lockdown. Eliminate them to secure our home base. Let's support those Marines, Spartan.
Welcome to a cool little series we're doing on JKPRising. I'm host James. I'm joined with two other hosts. We have Adam, who is Spartanise Halo, and we also have Pedro, who is EmperorTeriyaki on Xbox Live. So this is a cool little weekly show that we're wanting to do on the channel. Adam came up with a great idea called FFA, Friday Form Analysis. Every week we will look at like the top 3 forum posts on Halo Waypoint, and then we'll give our thoughts on it, give our input. That way we're always up to date on the Halo community. There's always something to talk about. The top 3 topics on Waypoint. The first topic is bye-bye Halo 5 once Reach is compatible. I made a video yesterday about the whole Reign Series 3 weekly content thing, and I said I never thought Reach would be so much more interesting. Just based on the videos alone that's on JKPRising, most of the Halo 5 videos aren't as popular as Reach, which blows my mind. 5 just came out, so why would Reach ever come close to it? And even though it's coming back to Xbox One, I still thought 5 would be way more popular, but I was wrong, and I'm pleasantly surprised. There's such a demand for Reach. Because, like, when Reach came out, it was like, fuck this game. And now, 5 years later, they're like, I love this game. Oh.
It's because of, like, I think Halo brought a lot of new players to the table, and Reach obviously completed, like, part of the lore, which not a lot of people understood unless they actually read the books and, you know, everything like that. So I think Reach kind of ties in the storyline for a lot of people who weren't really into the lore, so to speak.
In some ways, Reach does not necessarily retcon some events, but it doesn't follow the book because it's its own thing. I watched a video on Halo Canon, and I might link that in the description, where he explains the Reach timeline with the book and the game, and he does a pretty good job. I mean, there are some parts that are fucked up, but it's not breaking that it's going to be.
Didn't Reach also have, like, very good features compared to other games? Like, the Forge was better than, you know, compared to other games, and as well as the theater mode being superior?
Yeah, so this was the first time where they implemented the rewind feature in theater mode, because in Halo 3 and ODST, you couldn't rewind in campaigns. Like, if you got this awesome shot, you just had to, like, do it on the spot, and it was so hard. But in Reach, they had a rewind feature, which may not sound the biggest thing in the world, but when Halo Reach has, like, all that customization options with, like, the Noble 6 and, like, the different fucking cutscenes from Machinima, that just adds another diversity layer to your, like, show, and you can use the campaign in your show. Having rewind in the campaign is so fucking important. That way you don't have to, like, go through the entire clip again and hope you get this one shot on the first try.
You've got to really start thinking, like, on 343's end. Like, obviously we all know that Halo 4 was like their first shot at doing Halo, which, you know, I can completely forgive them that, and in my opinion Halo 4 was a great game. But with Halo 5, like, you've got to be thinking, like, surely they got some form of criticism from that, and, like, why wasn't that criticism put forward into action to correct what they did? Like, obviously, it could be a lot like Reach in terms of, you know, the theater, and stuff like that. But I do know, I have seen some, like, behind-the-scenes footage of the Forge development, and that does look amazing. Like, you can build everything from the ground up. It just looks brilliant.
The question is are they going to, like, update theater mode to complement Forge? Because if they don't do that, it's like, well, fuck. I just don't know why theater mode is so unusable. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's not necessarily only there to view clips. There's nothing else. There's no other use for it.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I don't think they built Halo 5 in a Machinima aspect. I don't think they built the game to be one with Machinima like Reach was. Like, Reach, it blends so damn well with it. That's why I love it so much.
The one thing I think Bungie did well is because Bungie, like, you know, it's been with us since the beginning. They've seen the community grow to what it is, so they kind of wanted to create a game that incorporates the Machinima community and helps them out, you know, helps them create what they need to do. Whereas Halo 5, I think they were focused on more the competitive aspect and trying to get people, like, Halo back to its roots sort of thing, but with a modern twist. Obviously, I don't know whether they just didn't think about theater or whether, you know, they had saying, oh, look, fuck it, we have better things to do, but I don't know. Like, it's not unusable. Like, it's difficult to use, and it certainly feels clunky, and it doesn't feel anywhere near as good as Reach or even Halo 3 did for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, oh my god.
I just wish that you could add some kind of effects to it and, you know, really make it... I don't know.
I mean, we could all
Bring
be
Reach
talking
back.
out our ass because they might update it when Forge comes out. I don't know why they would, because it
Hopefully.
should be updated when it came out. I'm not going to sit here and criticize Halo 5 when I thought it was something that it wasn't. It never was intended to do the Machinima thing, so why am I comparing it to something that it's not?
It's still a great game regardless. It's just that one minor snag is just holding it back a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's still possible. Like, a Broken Password does Halo 5 Machinima. He somehow
Oh,
manages
I don't know
to
how he
survive.
does it, but yeah.
I don't know how that's possible, but he does it. He is living proof that you can still make Machinima in a fucking terrible theater mode, at least from my end. And actually, that's like, fucking theater mode is glitched, because there's some subscribers that tell me that they can't even open their theater mode. It won't even open. It doesn't even operate on some people's consoles. It's like, what the fuck? Like, at least mine opens. It's like almost unusable, but at least
I
it
haven't
opens.
had any issues like that.
Like,
I've never had
what
that
the
issue.
hell? Like, apparently
Yeah,
it's
I
a
haven't either.
thing. Like, it doesn't even work on some people's game copies. It's like, what the?
I
They gotta
believe
fix
it. I
that.
mean, there was that bug that Adam had where he couldn't aim left. Like, he would aim left slower than he would aim
Yeah,
right, but that was
they
only happening
patched
to
that,
some
though.
people. They did.
That was a certain thing. They basically when I would aim towards the left. First of all, I had to change my sensitivity to 10, which is, that's like twitchy as fuck. Like, being a guy who mainly plays SWAT, that's my main game mode. I'm Onyx rank in SWAT. That's what I do. That's what I've always enjoyed since Halo 2. But I had to change my sensitivity all the way up to 10, and aiming left, even on that, felt like level 3 sensitivity or something. It was just strange. So for a good 3 weeks, I had to adapt to that. And then as soon as they fixed it in this patch, I'm like, shit, 10 is way too much. But it's just like tiny little things like that I don't know. Like, I like 343 and what they've done, but I still don't know if I'll be going back to Reach once it becomes compatible. I will definitely be getting Reach, and I will be playing the fuck out of the storyline because it's great. And don't get me wrong, if anyone wants to do like custom games or machinimas or anything on there, I'll be doing that with them because it's what helped make the community the way it is. But Halo 5 to me is the way forward, and that is why it is the next in the storyline. It's just going to happen. You just need to let go of what's happened in the past and move on with it.
On the subject of custom games, another reason why people might be looking forward to it is something else that they did superior to previous games, which is the file share system. Only
my
3
God,
Halo Reach
yes.
had this feature, and it was
Holy
amazing in Halo
shit.
Reach. That, and you could also hold, I believe, 1,000 different files compared to Halo 3's 100.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Halo Reach's file share system was brilliant, and
One
I don't
thing
know
I'm worried
why
about-
they didn't adopt it into other games. Like, why are you abandoning good features? And if you're gonna abandon them, fucking replace them. Don't just cut them.
One thing I am worried about, though, is since will files that were used in Halo Reach still be available in the file share system that were made way back then when the game was still being actively played? That's one thing I'm worried about, because there was a lot of good content that was made back then. If that's not, still on their file share system.
Like, Reach right now is like in a vegetable state. It's just like every week it just regurgitates like these fucking weekly challenges that are the same like every other 3 weeks or something. So Reach is
Choice of
like
words, though.
Reach is
James,
like
what is it with you and vegetables, man? You uploaded a leak video the other day.
Reach is like just fucking chilling like Chief was on Forward Unto Dawn. So I don't know if 343 will like update some of the servers or something. They might go back to like dust off Reach again and maybe rework with it a little bit to kind of keep it relevant. That'd be cool if they did that, because they own Halo. They could do that if they wanted to. Bungie gave them the
I think
rights.
they'd get a lot of negative feedback if they did that.
Really? You think so?
Really?
Yeah, because I think people want Reach back the way it was. They just want the exact same game back. That's why they're re-releasing it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the entire
I
kind of backwards
just meant
compatibility.
like they would be updating playlists just like they do with 5. Just show that they still care about this game. Like it is back. It's not just being fucking dragged over the Xbox One. Maybe they're gonna support it for a little bit. That'd be fucking cool. Even just rotating different playlists would be supporting it. They don't have to remake fucking maps, because Forge and Reach is inferior to 5 at the moment. So even just
a
simple
couple
shit
of
like
people, like actually on the forum post itself, there's one guy called A Blaxican. He put, "I enjoyed Reach, but honestly I feel Halo 5 is better overall, though I will play through the campaign again." So that's the exact same as I feel. Like, I really enjoyed it,
Yes.
but Halo 5 is obviously the next, well, skip one, next ahead. I feel like you should kind of go with that and move with the times.
One thing that I loved about Reach that no other game, in my opinion, really has Halo game-wise, is that like it sounds kind of weird saying this because, you know, they're all set in the far future, but I just felt out of all the Halo games that Reach was the most realistic. Like, I could be like, yeah, this could potentially happen.
I know what you mean by that. This is a feeling that I've always had with Reach. I felt like even though it's like, what, maybe 10 years sort of behind of where we currently are, thereabouts, it feels more industrialized, rustic, modern kind of thing.
Yeah.
You go on Halo 5 now, you see all these like fancy Spartan 4s and like the stupid armor with like the thruster packs and shit. Like, I get that's where the lore has taken us, but in Halo Reach, these were like Spartan 3s that were like rushed, so to speak, to get them out quickly, and you can see that in the way the characters are designed, everything about them. Like, the armor looks itself like it's stressed and battle worn. You don't really see that in Halo 5, which, again, there's another guy in the forums who's called Who Likes Chicken. He put, Reach's customization is better when it comes to armor, and it has firefight. Other than that, in my personal opinion, you're allowed to disagree with me if we can still be friends. I will be your friend, Mr. Who Likes Chicken. I think Reach is the second worst multiplayer overall. To me, the worst goes to Halo 4. After it updated, and how it plays MCC, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Halo 4 played really well after the weapon tuning update. the armor was amazing. Like, I was customizing some characters yesterday, and I'm like, god damn, that commando shoulder pad, that fucking huge, like, disc on Carter's, like, arm, that thing's awesome. Or, like, the gigantic katana from Emil or whatever. Like, they had really sick fucking armor, and, like, 5 is just, like, little fucking football pads in different shapes. And I mean, like, some of the armor looks cool. I mean, like, they do a good job at helmet configuration, but I just wish that they fucking had better shoulder pads. It doesn't, like, you know, make them a Spartan or not. Like, they're still a Spartan, but they could do a better job with some of the armor pieces.
To the next topic, which is paid humorous assassinations. This topic was posted by a man called Found Guilty. Who else here would pay a couple of dollars to unlock some sort of funny assassination animations? Things such as a weak girl he slapped to the back of the head for an assassination, or maybe something like kicking another player really hard in the rear end. Just a thought. Let me know what other funny assassination animations you can think of in the comments. Thanks.
I wouldn't say a couple of dollars, because a couple of dollars is how much an actual rec pack is, which gives you a lot of stuff to begin with. I would support the idea, but I would sooner do with what someone else posted on the forum post, saying to include that in rec packs instead.
The new rec pack that they could add, potentially, this is just an idea, that they could add for all these assassinations and things, could be just a solid cosmetic pack. So you've got your bronze, silver, and gold pack, but you could also add the cosmetic pack in there, which would have your stances, your assassination animations, potentially even more colours for your Spartan, because I feel like we're quite limited in the colour department.
Yes, I agree with that.
You guys feel the same way? Because I really don't think that there's enough customization. Like, there's no solid black color. It's like a deep gray, and it's... I don't know. Like, I would like a black Spartan. I feel like that would... Like, you could definitely do something with it. No pun intended.
Colors I commonly like to use among Spartans is blue, green, and yellow. I cannot find a good yellow or, like, a yellowish color I like for a secondary, because I do like that color for secondary. I can't find a good green or blue for primary that I like using.
Yeah, I mean... I thought the colors were just kind of off in this game. They just didn't feel like they gave the armor justice.
How do you feel about the actual assassinations we've got, though? Are you guys happy with those, or do you think they could use tweaking?
I wouldn't know how to answer that, though, because honestly, I only have 5. I recently got a new one called Don't Flip Me Out, and I haven't even gotten the chance to use it yet. I don't have many, and I don't know how all of them look like, but I could definitely like the idea of more, you know, kind of comical. I like the idea of comical assassinations.
Yeah, there's one cool comment over here. One person's like the Three Stooges style, where they like poke the visor with like their fingers. I thought that was funny. That's funny.
Yeah, I saw that comment earlier.
I have quite a lot of the assassination animations right now, but I definitely like to see more, if not a lot of like comical ones, like you said. Like, I don't know, I'd like to see like a sliding tackle one like you'd see in football or soccer, so to speak. Like, you just sliding down to the ground, or... I don't know, like, you tap them really lightly and they really overreact and then fall to the ground or some shit. Just something really, like, ridiculously to see. But there is a guy on YouTube I've been watching recently. I discovered him a few days ago. His name is Hard Mode Activate. He has unlocked every single piece of armor on Halo. Every single assassination. He's completely unlocked everything. I'll link his thing for you in the Skype so you could take a look, and I'm sure you could link him in the description if you feel like plugging his YouTube channel in there.
Awesome.
But he's got videos on every single assassination animation, and it's just amazing like how he's managed to get it all this quickly. But
Good for
I
him.
think if anyone's your guy to talk to about it, it'd be him without a doubt.
Yeah.
So
I don't even have half of everything unlocked, and it's taken me. I've played Halo quite a lot compared to a lot of other people I know, so it is pretty great how he can do that.
I haven't played multiplayer in like a week. It's been a while.
You need to play more Halo.
I'm busy.
play more Halo.
I don't know if I would want to pay for an assassination. I mean, maybe like a bundle, but I mean, that's just like the current rec packs. Just add more assassinations, yeah. Like I'm all about them adding new shit, like and like adding more customization options.
Somebody else put, I think his name is Aftermath XCVII. He says, no, we're playing as super soldiers with the task of defending humanity. They don't need to be humorous or anything like that. They need to be steady-minded killing machines. If you want humor, go to Destiny. So what's your opinion on that?
I think he might be an elitist. I don't agree with him. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. He doesn't like it. That's his idea. I personally think it would work.
I mean, I guess defending his point, if he doesn't want to have any humorous assassinations, maybe make fucking cooler assassinations, like maybe shit from the campaign of something. I don't know, like some cool move that a character did in the campaign.
I'd like to see like a homage to the Reach characters in their own perspective. So say, do a little bit of a throwback to how they died sort of thing. So
Yeah.
George picked up Noble 6 and he threw him off with one hand off of the ship, didn't he? So maybe have someone picking up a Spartan by the neck or something.
Yeah.
With one hand. Emil, obviously, we all know how Emil died, so you could include
Yes.
that without a doubt.
Yeah.
Cat, you could maybe throw a knife and hit them in the head with it, but it'd have to be from pretty close up, obviously. 'Cause you
That
can't have
or
a
maybe
ranged assassination.
like execution style, because she got shot in the fucking head. So
Yeah, obviously Carter, I don't know, you could maybe like just full on rugby tackle him to the ground and beat him senseless.
get a grenade, strap it to him, then like kick him away, and he blows up.
Yeah, because he kind of like blew himself up, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah.
And so-
Yeah, I did just get an idea. What about assassinations involving like the weapons a person has on them?
I mean,
And
that
you mentioned also the grenade, pulling the pin on an enemy's pin on the grenade, and then kicking them away to let them blow the hell up.
Yeah.
I mean, the
But
one
what about
that I really would like.
taking the enemy's pistol?
Oh yeah, that works. That's really good.
And
I
shooting
mean, the
them
one
in the
I've
head with
always wanted to see more than anything. I know this sounds really gruesome. Getting a shotgun, like kicking him in the legs or some shit, rolling him over, and then putting the shotgun in the face, and just blast him like that.
Yes.
Sort of like Emil did to that elite at the end of Halo, like at the end of Reach. Like
Yeah.
you saw him like kick that elite and just fucking decimate him with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Just something completely brutal like that.
Mhm.
I'd really like to see that. The next topic we have the useless assault rifle, posted by Messi Tango Fox. He says, we are forced to start every match with the worst rifle in the game, the assault rifle. Seriously, I'm hating the game because of this limitation, despite that the other weapons will be unlocked after leveling up. I think he's talking about Warzone here. We should have some option at least to choose what weapon we can start with the match. This is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I get where he's coming from. The assault rifle, it does feel underpowered compared to other weapons, but it's definitely an improvement from the previous one.
It depends how you use it. I mean, like, I get this comment all the time. It's like, yo, ARs, like, outmatch pistols, or pistols outmatch BRs. I've sometimes killed a pistol guy with an assault rifle because I'm at, like, much closer range, and that fucking gun tears you apart. It dies so many times from the fucking assault rifle. If you are from far away, and if you're skilled enough, I think the only way to kill somebody with the pistol is you have to get a perfect on them, or the guy just sucks at aiming and you can just keep shooting him. But usually a Magnum can always outgun an AR as long as you perfect it, and that's kind of hard to do sometimes.
It's very hard to do while under pressure and being shot at,
Yeah.
especially if you use the smart scope. Like you twitch
Oh my
so
God,
hard
yeah.
when you get hit.
So-
while-
Yes, you do.
The pistol, I don't think the pistol's overpowered. I know this is the assault rifle topic, but I get that people always tell me, like, oh, the pistol's so OP. No, it's not. Just get good at the gun. The AR, I think the AR is really powerful. Sometimes I'll kill somebody with an AR when they're shooting me with an SMG. On fucking Warzone, like, I have the scope on my assault rifle with the silencer. Oh my god, like, one of the best guns ever, because you can zoom in so fucking far away and still hit people with an assault rifle, and it's a silencer, so you don't even appear on the fucking radar. Great gun. I love
Without
it.
doubt, yeah.
I love it.
But
It's so good.
going back to what he actually said, where he would like to choose what you can start the match with.
Mm-hmm.
You can potentially do that anyway. You only need to get up to like level 2 or 3 Rex to change the weapon you spawn with.
And like when you spawn in the beginning of the match, you always get level 2 at the very beginning when you capture your base.
It's not difficult to potentially level up past that point. So Messi Tango Fox, with all respect, I feel like you just might be bad at the game, and you get any other thing else.
They do the assault rifle pistol to keep everyone balanced. It's not just you that is having an issue. It's a clean slate for everybody. They were really trying to get away from that because in Halo 4 it was just mayhem with the different ordinances. It was playing like Fiesta every match. You just spawn with so many fucking weapons that could potentially be a little bit overpowering in the beginning. They balanced this out 100%. It does kind of stink that you can't like get like a DMR or like a battle rifle or even the carbine. The carbine's like fucking level 5 Rex. Same with like the light rifle. You have to earn them, and I guess that's what they're going for.
I think he would like Halo Reach a lot because that game did introduce the loadout system where you could have a bunch of different starting weapons: assault rifle, pistol, carbine, BR, DMR, and I think there was one more that was part of that you could start with. As well as I think 4 different kinds of needle rifle, and which I want that gun back. I really do. I love that gun. But, there was also the 4 kinds of grenades as well as the armor ability, which, that had a lot of, customization when it came to the loadouts. If he doesn't like assault rifle pistol dealio, then he can go back to Halo Reach once that's backwards compatible, because I'm pretty sure he'll enjoy that.
Yeah. The needle rifle, Adam came up with a great name for one of the potential legendary weapons. I think you said it was like Cat's Demise or something. It has like
something like that.
I thought that was
something of a homage to like how the actual Spartan died. So say for Carter, I don't know if you could introduce the actual Pelican itself, but
or like you would have the gun that killed Cat in the game. Like
you could potentially include Pelicans. I feel like that would be good. Like on a larger Warzone map, it could definitely work. Like you could pick like 8 Spartans in it or something, like fly it around. Obviously, it'd be a legendary vehicle, and it'd have to be pretty heavily armored because something like that, it's like you could call that like I don't know, just something to do with Carter. Like Emil, you could give him a shotgun, which I think they're already introducing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they say they were going to bring his shotgun into Halo 5?
Yep, his shotgun and June sniper.
Yeah, so you could just include anything like that.
I also want to have the Halo Reach variant of the assault rifle as like a weapon variation.
Yes, I did like its design a lot.
I loved it. It was so different.
And Halo 5's assault rifle pretty much looks like Halo 3's assault rifle with an updated, UI on the gun itself, which, Halo 3's wasn't bad, but it's it's a little too simple for me.
And Halo 5 has 36 rounds in the magazine. The other guns had 32, minus the first one with 60.
Oh, yes. That large axe magazine in Halo 1.
I think the assault rifle is a good gun. I haven't had any issues with it. I think the Halo forms are, like, ridiculously strict, which is good. I'm not here to hate. Interesting. I'm not here to hate.
Rules, you said?
I'm not here to hate.
Did you say strict form rules? Remember how they told us we weren't allowed to bump threads?
Yeah. We can't bump threads. I mean, like, I don't know. That's just odd.
Regarding, since we're just about done with the third forum post, I wanted to point out something about the assault rifle. You gave the idea of Halo Reach's assault rifle as a assault rifle model in Halo 5. What would we do about scopes? Because we can't put a scope on that because of its design.
I mean, I'm sure that they can adjust it for gameplay. So every week we will have this cool clip of the community doing something, glitch, cool kill, something like that. If you wish to have your clip featured on the show, please send it to our email at FFARisingPodcastQuestions@yahoo.com. We will look through all the emails, and every single week we will have a clip from the community. In other news, the December update for Halo's coming soon. Has not been announced yet when they're bringing Reach back to Xbox One. I've heard rumors of like this Friday, which would be the time that we upload this video, or maybe the 12th of December, but I would have to assume sometime mid-December. Is like 343 waiting to push Halo Reach for like Christmas and like...
I'm not
much it
entirely
retails.
sure. The actual update itself is called the Cartographer's Gift, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm reading an article here from Game Rant, which says 343 Industries unveils their newest free content for Halo 5 at the Game Awards, featuring a huge update on the game's creation suite alongside new pre-made maps. The newest update will provide Forge mode, but with several quality of life improvements that should make the creation suite significantly easier and more intuitive for gamers to use. Although no new details on how Forge is different were announced, fans won't have to wait long to find out for themselves. Forge, alongside additional unrelated content, will be made available in the next free Halo 5 update sometime in this month, which would be December. It will be called the Cartographer's Gift. 343 Industries will also deliver some new maps for both Arena and Warzone, as well as a significant number of new rec items for those willing to pay some microtransactional fees, which we'll be able to acquire soon. Although the addition of microtransactions to Halo 5 was initially met with some concern for a long time from fans, those fears have been largely unfounded, as there are no real multiplayer benefits to be gained from the inclusion of paid multiplayer content.
So when they say new maps, are they referring to like Forge maps to be put into like Big Team Battle, or like actual new DLC
Maybe.
maps?
I mean, I've heard a lot about an urban Warzone map, which I am really looking forward to.
Well, they
from
actually
a gameplay
showed-
perspective and from a Machinima perspective. That will be great.
They did show
I'm
a
a
video
little-
of that map, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried, though, about the new Warzone map being made in Forge, because they already did that with Big Team Battle, but the maps were a little too small. I personally think 2 out of the 4 maps were fine. The other 2 didn't really work out for me when it was size-wise. If they're completely original maps, like, the first 3 are, that'd be wonderful, but if they do Forge, I hope they, do it a lot better than they did with Big Team Battle.
Big Team Battle for me was... I don't know. Like, I never really played Big Team Battle in Halo as is, but I was unimpressed with the launch of Big Team Battle, personally. I wasn't that sold on it.
Okay, here's the
I believe
video.
it was too hyped, and it didn't live up to this hype.
Watch it 12 seconds and you see the new map. It reminds me of Arcadia from Halo Wars.
Holy shit! That's like a half a second piece, and I can already see that I'm gonna fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
In other news, and now it is the community question. So, what I was thinking we could also do for this is we could pose them a question, and they could throw us a question back.
Okay, yeah.
For the community questions this week, we would like to ask you...
How come you don't like all my videos, guys? What the fuck's up with that?
It's 7,000 subscribers, I only get like 30 likes on each
Fucking
video.
bullshit, man.
But in all seriousness, though.
Why don't I have more subscribers than James, eh? Where's that?
Yeah.
Faggots.
You were just a
I mean,
shadow-
like, he's British, for
channel's the
fuck's sake. Like, that shit alone give him, like, half the shit I have.
Yeah, where's my subs, eh?
Sorry, Adam, your channel's just a shadow of James's channel.
Oh.
I know, I want to be James. That's all it is. Yeah.
James, I love your content. You make the best videos in the world. Aw, thank
James,
you.
I want to be like you!
Fanboy squeal!
Do you remember that guy who joined? He was like, fucking, James, I love your content, man! And everyone was just like completely fucking silent.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, thanks,
That's
thank you.
gonna be awkward as hell.
Jobless, you are awesome. You know who you are. We don't hate you. We love you.
We do love you.
We
That
do
was
love
fun
you.
playing with him, actually.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy that. Could I just throw in a little side note of the community questions?
Yeah.
Asian girls are the bomb. I'll leave it at that.
What do you guys think about the 3 topics that we talked about? Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? Do you think that the assault rifle is a piece of shit? Or do you think that one guy who was complaining about it just not that good at the game? Let us know if you guys like this format, if you want anything to improve. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm okay with answering anything. I don't
Yep.
care what you ask me.
If you want to ask me anything personal or anything Halo related or anything even with my real life, I will do my best to answer them. Obviously, I'm not going to answer any, too personal questions, but yep.
Oh, I
If
will.
anyone wants to ask me anything,
I'll
you can
answer
find me at...
anything.
Yep.
I'm down to answer any questions, so I don't have a problem with that.
So if you want to be creepy about it, I'll be creepy about it too. I'm James of JKPRising. You can catch me on this YouTube channel. I'm on Twitter. Everything's in the description below. Follow me on Facebook.
My name is Spartanise. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Spartanise Halo. There should be a link in the description if you guys want to check me out. I do small clips from the community, so if you want to send me a clip on there, you'll find your be uploaded on there for you.
My name is Pedro. EmperorTeriyaki is my gamer tag. I will be posting my content on Adam's channel when it's the video clips. When Forge is released, that content will be going on both Adam's and James's channels.
Yeah, this is the start of many more to come. If you guys are interested, let us know what you think. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week on FFA.
Alright, bye guys.
Peace.
Later.
I actually fucked an Asian girl about 2 days ago.
Oh, there
You're
you go.
editing that out. You're editing that out, James.
Yeah, I'll just like have like in the actual video, you'll just hear you're editing that out, and then they won't actually hear what we're talking about.